Have you ever noticed that your energy changes depending on who you spend time with? It's not just a coincidence, it's a reflection. You become the product of your environment and more specifically of the people you surround yourself with. If your circle is full of people who talk about progress, goals, and execution, you'll start thinking like that too. But if your circle is full of people who constantly complain, avoid responsibility, or downplay ambition, you'll slowly become one of them without even realizing it. It's not about being better than anyone, it's about protecting your drive. You cannot build a $1 million mindset around people who settle for excuses. You cannot expect to stay hungry if everyone around you is comfortable staying average. Sometimes it's not that you've lost motivation, it's that you're surrounded by people who never had any. When you hang out with ambitious people, the conversation itself pushes you forward. Ideas get sharper, plans get bigger. You start thinking in how can I instead of I can't. That's the kind of energy that transforms potential into progress. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, a group of friends in Silicon Valley used to meet every weekend in a garage. Not to party, but to brainstorm. They'd bring notebooks, laptops, and a few cheap pizzas. Most of them did not have much money, but they had vision. One started building an app, another worked on an AI tool. Fast forward a few years, those same people ended up running multi-million-dollar companies. They grew because they grew together. And that's the point. Your environment shapes your execution. Even the most successful people in the world understood this. Take Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, for example. They weren't just business partners. They were intellectual allies. Two men who challenged each other's thinking for over 60 years. When Buffett was leaning too much on emotion, Munger brought logic. When Munger doubted, Buffett brought optimism. They sharpened each other like steel on steel. And together they built one of the most successful investment empires in history. Their partnership wasn't built on competition, it was built on mutual growth. That's what real friendships should look like. Someone who doesn't just clap for you when you win, but also questions you when you settle. If your friends don't challenge your laziness, if they don't push you when you fall into comfort, then maybe they're not helping you grow. They're helping you stay stuck. The truth is, most people don't outgrow their potential, they outgrow their surroundings. You'll notice it when your ambitions start to make people uncomfortable, when you start talking about goals that sound too big, when your consistency becomes a reminder of someone else's excuses. And sometimes that's when you realize you are no longer in the right room. That's not arrogance, that's evolution. And evolution always comes with isolation at first, because the path to growth often feels lonely. You'll lose people, you'll outgrow conversations, but the right ones, the ones meant for your next chapter, they'll show up. They'll speak your language, they'll match your effort, they'll inspire you without even trying. It's not about finding perfect people, it's about finding people who want to get better. People who understand that failure is part of the process, that wealth isn't just about money, it's about mindset, health, and peace. People who can see your vision even before it's visible. Because here's the truth, the wrong people can cost you way more than any bad investment ever will. They can drain your focus, your drive, and your belief in what's possible. And the right people, they can accelerate your growth faster than any course, mentor, or book, because energy is contagious, confidence is contagious, discipline is contagious. If you surround yourself with 5 unmotivated people, you will become the 6th. But if you surround yourself with 5 people chasing purpose, you'll start running with them, even if you don't realize it. So ask yourself, who are you spending your time with? Who challenges your comfort zone? Who reminds you why you started? Because at the end of the day, success is rarely a solo journey. It's built through accountability, through collaboration, through shared fire. And if you can find even one person who matches your drive, protect that connection. Feed it, because in a world full of distractions, that's rare. And maybe, just maybe, one day you'll look back and realize that your success didn't just come from hard work. It came from who you chose to work hard with. If you like this content, follow my channel.